Hello. Yay, people are here. What's up? Mu Mofosa. I still don't understand how to pronounce it, but I'm gonna try my best. Mofos Mofosa cock. Mofosa to cock. Mofosa to cock? I think I said it right. Hey Brett, what is up? Brandon's here. Hello, hello, Broken Wolf. OG homie over here. I'm so happy everyone's here. This is so great. Wolfie, hi. How am I doing? It's Jonathan. Jonathan's here. Um, oh, playing on normal here. Yeah. What is up? What is up? And call you Rick. Okay, because your username is a little confusing. I have some coffee that is getting warmed up in my microwave, and I'm gonna go pick it up real quick. I need some coffee in my system. BRB. What's up, y'all? This is my first meal. Oh! Holy shit! Guys, no. No. Y'all see this shit? Y'all see this shit? Oh my god. Okay, okay. I literally have to spend a couple minutes cleaning. This is such a cute skirt. Look at this shit, guys. I should have done that. I should have made multiple trips. Um, you know, I tried to just get it all. I have to spend, okay, this is so annoying because I can't believe I have to spend some time cleaning some shit right now. But look, you guys just like, okay, so yogurt is on my, okay, all right. Shit. Okay, I have to put my skirt in the fucking sink. All right, BRB guys, I'm gonna change out of this. This is not cool. I'm just gonna change out of this real quick. Okay. Okay. I'm back. But that was so fucking stupid. Okay. Yo. Yo, I just stepped in it. I just stepped in some shit, y'all. Okay. I don't know if you guys saw whoever didn't see that. I straight up came and literally dropped my entire yogurt all over myself. And also like all over my clothes, all over the fucking floor. So I'm literally just fucking like cleaning it right now, like off the fucking table. Guys, this should have made multiple trips. Cause that this shit is so lame. Oh god, okay. I just stepped in some shit. I mean, it's not actual shit. It's literally just yogurt, but still. What have you guys been up to? I would love to hear. Jonathan says he's having a Harry Potter marathon. Guys, I've been having a Disney marathon because I just got Disney Plus. So, yeah. All right. Trying my best to clean this shit up off the ground. Deep breath and relax. Thank you, Ricky. I'm just kind of mad. This is like the start of my stream. I had a whole sick plan all waiting for you guys today. I'm going to teach you about my tarot card hobby that I've been doing, and I'm going to do a reading for myself, and then you guys can see how accurate it is. It just really depends on, I feel like, where you are in your soul's purpose to whether or not like a tarot card reading would resonate with you. I mean, everybody is in a different place spiritually, and it's a huge, huge spiritual aspect for tarot. Okay, I'm almost done, y'all. That was annoying. I can't believe the stream started off like that. Is yogurt like should I wash this blanket? Imagine being a news anchor when other people are screwing up. You just have to stand there and not look angry. That's funny. LOL. Mistakes happen. Hi, Chris. Hi, Chris. Guys, Chris is an OG supporter from literally before anything big happened in my life. Chris was my like pretty much my very first supporter ever, and I will always love Chris till I die. Oh my gosh, Wolfie, you got a story about a tarot card reading? I would love to hear. Please tell me. Please tell me the tarot card reading. Hi, everybody who just joined in, guys. If you are wondering what I'm doing, literally, it's caught on camera. If once I post the stream, you guys can watch. But I clumsily, literally, I brought yogurt and like oatmeal and coffee over, and I tried to bring it all in one hand, and shit just fucking flipped over all over my skirt. I was wearing a cute skirt before, but now I'm wearing some cute red shorts. So I don't know. I mean, they're both really cute. And now, too much space on here, Jeannie. Send it to you on Patreon. Oh, can you give us a summary? Because I'm sure everybody would love to hear your story about the tarot card reading before I give myself a tarot card reading. I think everyone wants to hear your story. Please tell us, please, Wolfie, please. Are tarot cards the same thing as in Live and Let Die? I have never seen that movie. Or is it a TV show? Sounds like a metaphor for life. Trying to do too much at once, you end up stepping in shit. That is so true, Jake Larson. I should have done multiple trips. That would have been the smart thing to do. But now I'm literally just like cleaning some shit off the ground now. Is anyone experienced in yogurt? Because should I wash my blanket or is like cleaning it off the ground? Oh, bless me. Or cleaning off the ground like good enough? Wash it. Wash it. Okay, I'll wash my blanket for sure. But I don't know if I can wash this carpet. I feel like the best thing I can do is just get it will attract ants. Damn it. Shit. I mean, I might just have to put a bunch of like carpet, like maybe with some disinfectant. Do you think disinfectant is gonna do some good here? Yeah, I think I cleaned most of it up, guys. And then we can get on with our stream. All right. I feel like that's as clean as it's gonna get. All right. BRB. BRB. Really, I don't know why, but I just like brought up like way more cleaning supplies just in case. Like, should I be spraying my carpets with disinfectant? Should I? Or this is like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's good because I have food here and I want to eat my food. Okay. What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm ready to interact. Let's interact with each other. This is not good anymore. I'm throwing this away. Yeah, so sorry. So sorry I was gone for a long time. I just had to get new I had to get new yogurt. Um, no need for disinfectant. Haha. I don't have any decent cleaning solution. Like literally this is literally my cleaning solution. Wait, should I put soap on the carpet? I should probably put some soap on the carpet, huh? Like dish soap. Guys, ignore my pile of clothes back there. Like I know I'm like I haven't like put clothes away, so ignore that. Simple green is pretty good. Jeannie, you need to scroll up for earlier messages too before this. Oh, okay. Earlier messages. Okay. About 15 or 20 years ago, got my cards read. My gran came up in my reading. My gran died 27 years ago. My gran used to have an old coal fire, and she used to set her fire in the morning with papers, small pieces of wood and coal. Well, on my tarot reading, my gran's name came through. Ooh. Ooh, wow. Ricky says, I'm sure you're not the worst out of all of us. Thanks, Ricky. You're so nice. Yog Yogvan says, dish soap, yes, I use it for almost everything. Cool. Should I mean, I feel like I need to clean this shit right now. What do you think? Should I like get my soap out and clean it? Or should I just enjoy my coffee? What should I do? Should like what is the best possible solution right now? Because I definitely don't want ants, so I should probably clean it as soon as possible, huh? With a sponge? Should I clean it with a sponge or okay. Should I okay, so I'm gonna get the soap and like and like get a wet sponge. Like, how do I clean it? Okay, thank you, everybody. Everybody is helping me out here because we don't want ants. Ants are annoying as fuck. So I'm gonna go get it. Hey y'all, I got a wet sponge and it's soapy, and I'm gonna clean my carpet right now. Oh gosh, I feel like I need to like put some water on this first. This is weird. Clean now. Thanks, Brenna. We don't have ants. I don't know. Where the fuck you from, Yogvan? You from a different planet? How do you not have ants? Oh gosh. Okay. I think I need more water. I just got more water. Oh, am I doing this right? Can someone help me? Am I doing this right at all? Like, I feel like don't get it too wet. End up with a soggy carpet. It's okay. It's okay if it like. I feel like it dries. It'll dry pretty well. Don't even remember if this is where I spilled. I think this is clean enough. I don't know. I'm gonna do another round of soap real quick. Um, thumbs up for cleaning stream, y'all. Right? Am I right? Okay. All right. Feel like it's pretty clean right now. Just get soap on the blanket real quick. Okay. Thanks, Wolfie. For sure, I'm gonna read it. Don't worry. Don't read it. I mean, I will read it, but I'm going to put this away first, and I'll read it. Okay. All right, I think I'm done, guys. I feel like this is the best I could do right now. Caesar says this is great content. Really? Really? You really think this is great content? I'm happy you said that. Yo, Alright, I'm back, everybody. Yogbon says, should we give her tasks to solve? That's really freaking funny. Yes, give me some tasks to solve, and let's see how well I do it. Brenda says I'd watch Jeannie do anything, really? Wow. I hope you enjoy me cleaning. Yo, this shit is lit. Okay, Caesar, I feel like you're being sarcastic now. I can't tell if you really mean this is lit or it's not lit. It should be good since yogurt is thick. It would sit on top of the surface and not absorb too much into the material like all liquid would do. Thank you, Jonathan. Smart answer. Smart. I love that. Thank you. Okay, continue the cleaning comment by cleaning your living room. You're joking. You're joking. Caesar, you're joking. Okay. I'm going to read up. I want to read Wolfie's story. Okay. When I got home, this is Wolfie's story on a tarot reading he had regarding his grandmother, everybody. This is important stuff. When I got home, I opened my door, and all I could smell was burned newspaper and wood. Creeped me out. I searched my whole house for a smell of burning, but never found anything. That's ooh, wow, that's crazy. I've had an experience like that before where I smelled something and it just did not make sense to me what I was smelling. Came back to the original spot where I first smelled the burning paper, and the smell was still there. It lasted about 2 hours. That is crazy, bruh. Might want to keep the broken wet stuff from the electric cords. That's true. And that's the only thing I could put it down to is that it was a sign that made me think of my grandma, reminded me of her. That's beautiful. That's not creepy. That's a beautiful story, Wolfie. Aww. Ricky says, I suppose it is pretty warm where you are. Used to it not being warm at all most of the time. Oh yeah, because Ricky's in the UK. Right now it's fucking hot as balls, guys. Like literally, it's so hot. It's like in the 90s here. Okay, going back, going back to we're now. I'm at the current chat. I was reading that story given by Wolfie, and that was beautiful. And I thought that was like it makes sense. It makes sense. Um, I'm very spiritual. I have a lot of thoughts about I really do. I'm gonna sneeze again. Fuck. My allergies are acting up like shit. Okay. My allergies are acting up. I'm really into the spiritual, like anything spiritual, anything beyond this three-dimensional reality that we can see. I'm really into. I'm really into that. I think it's because um a lot of, psychedelics, but yeah. Bless you. You guys are blessing me. That's so nice. Thank you. Wait. Oh my god. Feel like I didn't clean all of it. Guys, this is gonna be so weird right now, and I'm gonna show you, but I'm gonna smell my carpet because I'm just trying to figure out if I cleaned everything. This spot right here. This spot right here doesn't feel fucking clean. This is so weird, you guys. Okay. This is what happens when you like don't remember where you spilled it. I feel like in this general area, I didn't clean it as good. A song scout, what's up, song scout? You missed it. I literally spilled yogurt all over myself, and now I'm literally just cleaning my carpet. This is not the stream I wanted to do, guys. Does Jeannie manage? How does Jeannie manage to make stupid carpet look sexy? That's crazy. I don't feel like I look sexy right now. Jake says, I've never been more proud to be a patron in this moment. You guys are so funny. You guys make cleaning so much fun. Okay. This is this is crazy. I look crazy. Okay. Ah! I just put my leg in the wet spot, and that felt really weird. Okay, okay. Guys, do you remember where the spots were? Because I don't know. Okay. What? I low-key think this is the live you plan. LOL. It's cool. It's not. This is not. I did not plan to be sniffing my carpet for you guys. I think this is weird. Okay, this is the spot. I think I need to clean this spot. Fuck. All right, right there, guys. Don't keep your eyes on this spot for me, okay? Keep it here. I'm gonna mark it with a candle. Okay, this spot right here. BRB again. BRB. Okay, everybody, hello. We're gonna get this shit done once and for all. I'm cleaning this shit right now. Let's go. I don't remember where else I spilled, you guys. Carpet looks like hay. Yeah, it does. It's a vibe. It's definitely a vibe, y'all. You know, fuck ants, right? I'm doing this shit because we hate ants. Ants ain't them business. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yogmon says my beard looks like hay if I grow it long enough. And Broken Wolf says I envy you. I'd love to grow a long beard. Aw. I love when you guys make friends in the comments and talk to each other. That literally makes me so freaking happy when you guys are like talking to each other, like not just me. Well, I mean, I want to be included in the conversation, of course. Okay, I think this is enough cleaning. Let me see. Is there any other place? Okay. Is there any other place? Okay. I think I'm good, guys. I think I'm good. Okay. Just another scrub. Okay, I think I'm officially done cleaning. Now I can finally enjoy my freaking coffee and have my fucking yogurt. Oh, okay, hello everybody. I am back. Thank you for just staying through that. That was crazy. Did not expect any of that to happen. But yes, it's time to enjoy my coffee and eat my first meal of the day. You guys didn't see my post. I cut my bangs for an FBE episode and it looks freaking good. Hell yeah, look at me. I'm like so impressed with myself on how good my bangs look. Like can we all just get a round of compliments for how my bangs look so good and I did them myself for an FBE video? First meal of the day, yes. Yes, Song Scout. It's my first meal of the day. It's 3:10 p.m. in California right now, I'm having my first meal of the day. I love how you guys are all talking about beards right now. Um, very nice. Yogbon, what do you mean very nice? You're the one who said you would have not noticed if I cut my hair, so whatever. I'm gonna read Wolfie's story. What is I love how a song scout's saying a little like what is happening. Wolfie says I've had a few readings, but not all tarot. I've had readings from psychics too, even when telling me I had a dog sitting beside me when I was getting a reading 9 years ago. Dog died 33 years ago. Wow. Wow. Wolfie, it seems like you're really like you must be connected somehow. If all these like spiritual beings are surrounding you, that's really beautiful. I suppose with quarantine, all daily scheduled routines can be completely done whenever you feel like it. Haha. Well, a song scout. Um, it's kind of crazy because I feel like even though, um, even though like the quarantine has kind of like stopped everything, it, I honestly feel like I've probably gotten busier. That and that like it doesn't even make sense. I feel like I started getting way more work, um, now in the quarantine than before, which is cool actually. I like that I have been giving all these opportunities to create even more so than before. I'm a very spiritual person too. This is Jonathan says, I'm a very spiritual person too. I try to put good energy into everything. Also think I have sensitivity to the paranormal. Ooh, okay, Jonathan, you definitely have to elaborate on that because we all want to hear about what that means. Brendan is a pagan, and I do consider myself spiritual. A quick reply before I go. Oh, thanks, Brandon. I'm sad you can't stay for the stream. Um, but much love to you. A Song Scout says, "Oh dang, that's awesome." Yeah. So I don't know if you've seen it. Song Scout, you haven't really been commenting or liking any of my posts, so it doesn't seem like I don't know if like you've been seeing anything I've been doing, but um I'm doing a lot of virtual meetings with casting directors. I wrote my own original monologue that I posted. Um, I'm learning a new opera song. I'm learning a French opera song right now with my voice teacher. I had like like really intensive online acting courses. I'm doing I'm doing this the artist way too. It's like a course of spiritual creative healing. Doing a lot of I feel like I'm working out way more than before just at my own place. Like I feel like I'm getting way stronger and way like getting a better workout in just doing workouts at home as opposed to going to the gym. And that's an interesting, very interesting discovery. I've also been I journal a lot. I've been journaling a lot because it's quarantine, lockdown. Like this is the first time it's ever happened in the world and I feel like we should be documenting our thoughts. We should be documenting everything. But yes, enough about me. Let me read about what you guys are talking about. Good that you're keeping busy, says Ricky. Thanks, Ricky. Yes, it's been very busy. I've been filming FBE a lot just at home, and it sucks because they're relying a lot on me and my technology, and I feel like I'm not really technologically savvy, so it's been rough for me, but I've been doing it. But yeah, I had more meant like stuff like sleeping and meal times. My schedule has been thrown out of whack for sure. Meal times, I don't have a schedule for eating anymore. I just eat as I go. Broken Wolf says self isolation hasn't changed my life at all, honestly. The only thing that's really changed is the amount of physical contact I have on a daily basis. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Self isolation. Honestly, it's kind of a good thing, also kind of a bad thing. Shit's happening out there in the world right now, you know? And oh my God, an hour away in Orange County, all of these like conservative people are protesting to reopen California. And my parents live over there and it's crazy. It's crazy. They're all like hoarding the beaches and stuff because it's super hot today. And one of my friends actually hit me up and was like, "Want to go to the beach with me?" But my whole family and like, people I live with are like, "That's really dumb. Don't do that." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll listen to you." Try being locked up in a Navy ship for 6 years. Caesar, oh my gosh. Thank you so much for your service. Like, that's so impressive that that's happened to you. Yeah, Yogvan's like Navy ship, question mark. I'm literally in the same boat. Caesar, you have to elaborate. Um, but first, Jonathan, I asked Jonathan to elaborate on paranormal experiences because I'm very fucking interested in this shit because I, here's a secret. I feel like I've definitely had some paranormal contact in my life, but it wasn't a bad contact. It was actually it felt like a blessing. It felt like communication. Um and it honestly really helped me move forward in my life. First paranormal, this is Jonathan says this. First paranormal experience, I was like 13. Saw the silhouette of a person in a long raincoat standing at the foot of my bed, then disappeared. Oh my god. Do you know who it was? Have you ever like went to a spiritual guru to like decode the meaning of that? I'm very interested to hear. Broken Wolf says, "Do I have a six pack now?" I don't know. I don't have a six pack, but I feel like my abs look really freaking strong. Can you guys see my abs? I don't know if you can see my abs, but I feel like they look stronger than. This is not. This the lighting doesn't. The lighting doesn't support my abs looking good. So, but just know they're really good right now. Wolfie asked me a question. He said, "How long have I been training?" I want to show you this. How long have I been training to read cards? Honestly, I've been really interested in tarot my whole life. I just bought my first tarot deck coincidentally, right before quarantine happened. Like I went with Bree. If you guys don't know Bree, she's like this really beautiful girl on React with me, and we went to the crystal shop, and I had my eye on this deck, the Dreams of Gaia deck, for a long time, and they're always out of stock. And one day I finally found it. It is such a beautiful deck. I want to show you a couple of my favorite cards. Broken Wolf says this is Brit's problem. She's not that tech savvy either. Oh my gosh. Broken Wolf, are you a patron for Brit too? Are you Brit's patron as well on her Patreon? Guys, I haven't even eaten my first meal yet. I've just been talking to you guys. I honestly should probably eat something real quick, so I'm gonna put the tarot cards on hold and just eat some oatmeal for now. Yogvan says, every now and then I like to read up on my native mythology, which is Norse mythology. I suppose it can be described as spiritual. In any event, it is awesome for sure. Anything ancestral or regarding your family ancestry is always spiritual because that shit is in your DNA. Fun. I fucking spilled yogurt on my skirt. That's why the skirt's over there. Yeah, I spilled on the skirt, but don't worry. It's all good. I cleaned everything. Muck mukbang stream. Don't spill it, Caesar. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not gonna spill it. Don't worry. Um, Jonathan says once this quarantine is over, I'm gonna get in contact with the medium and dive deeper into it. Also, go on paranormal investigations. Can get pretty scary. You gotta tell me all about your experiences with the paranormal, Jonathan. Like that is so interesting to me. I love watching people go on investigations. It's awesome. Nova's here. Nova, Nova, Nova. Nova smells the yogurt, y'all. Nova smells I spilled yogurt all over the carpet. Yes, yes, yes. You smell yogurt? You're sitting in soap, Nova. Get the fuck soap. You're sitting in soap. Get up. Get up. Get up, get up, get up. Get up, get up, get up. Aw, look, it's Nova. It's Nova. It's Nova. Do you love me, Nova? Kiss me if you love me. Kiss me if you love me. Kiss me if you love me. I can't. Mama, mama, mama. Can I have a kiss, please? Do you love your mom? Tell me you love your mom. Hello? She doesn't love me. No! Okay. All right. Hello, everybody. Looks like my laptop is. Seems like my laptop might die, so I have to go get the charger real quick. Nova's not feeling it. Yeah, she wasn't feeling it. It's probably because she just came back from a walk and it's really hot outside. So, literally, it is so hot outside. Yeah. I love this stream because we're talking about tarot cards, spirituality, and paranormal, which is like all my favorite subjects to get deep about. I want to hear everybody's stories. I want to hear everybody's like skills, everything that any experience y'all have in the paranormal. I would love to hear about. Never do paranormal investigations alone. Always have someone with you if needed. Also, be cautious on who interacts with you from the other side. Ooh, crazy. Wolfie says, hottest temp you ever been in, Jeannie? Probably 235 degrees in Fahrenheit. I went to like this spa and they have like hot rooms and they're like super fucking hot. Bye, Chris. Love you so much. I'm so happy I got to see you and talk to you and shout you out because you're an OG supporter and I fucking love you. Okay, guys, I'm talking way too much. I need to eat some food because I feel like I'm about to pass the fuck out. So can you guys tell me a story or something while I eat my food? I'll respond though. I will. I just need to eat because like look how much food there is and I haven't even touched it and it's been like 43 minutes of the stream. My hair's kind of messy because I haven't washed it. Paranormal, spiritual, tarot, that's what we're talking about today. Bound Boxing blog said, well, there was the time when we were pulling into Dubai and I think I was like 22 at the time. Damn. What were you doing there? What were you doing in Dubai, Bound Box blogs? I'm gonna call you B triple B. I'm gonna call you triple B. Aw, I love how everybody's here. Hello, I just looked at the likes and there's 16 people watching and I can't believe there are only 6 likes, which means 10 people did not like the stream. And if that's not, and if people don't like the stream, you're really sad. You like the streams and not like, oh, it went up! Yay! 8 people like the stream. But I wish at least 18 people like the stream because there's 18 people in the stream watching. It's 10 people like the stream. Yay! Thank you so much. Yay! Okay, thank you. I'm happy. And this makes me feel happier now because I was like, man, people don't like my stream. Brett Love says I didn't realize that was a thing. Honestly, liking things is really important, especially for my Patreon, because when I post a photo on Instagram, it gets thousands and thousands of likes. When I post a picture on Patreon, it only gets like 3 or like 4 likes, and I have at least 159 people on Patreon, and honestly, it feels kind of dead when people aren't interacting with me on Patreon. So it would be awesome if like more of you guys could participate in my discussions, likes, like the content I'm posting, just because it's like it's really good to get it's to see because for new patrons, it would be awesome to get more people on my Patreon. But yeah, Yogvan, I know you like all my posts. I'm not talking about you. You're a fucking OG. I fucking love you. Yogvan's liking all my posts. I fucking love him. Be like Yogvan, y'all. Everyone be like Yogvan. Jonathan says, sorry, I haven't been interacting. I'll do better. Aw. Literally, honestly, like, it doesn't even have to be, like, a lot of effort. Literally, you can just put a heart or a like and a heart, and that's like the post and literally just put a heart emoji in the comment. Like that's all, or like answer the question because I'll ask like, "How are you?" or "What did you do this weekend?" Something like that. Cesar, thank you, Cesar. Like, thank you so much. I know you always like my posts. You always comment everything. I see you. I see all these interactions, and I make mental notes. I do. Aw, Wolfie's telling a story, everybody. I was trying to do somersault over box. What? 5 foot high, 4 foot wide, opened too late, landed on my face, momentum rolled me onto my back, rolled onto the side, losing power immediately. What is a. Oh, okay. He's continuing his story. 16 years old, joined the army November 88, went into army on January 10th, 89. On March 14th, I turned 17, and on start of May 89, I had an accident in gymnasium doing gymnastics. That is crazy, Wolfie. You have a crazy life. That's a crazy life. Ricky says, I don't understand why more people aren't on here. It's crazy to me. I would have thought these streams would be one of the things that people would want out of a patron. Yes, right? That is also crazy. That's crazy to me. I mean, I feel like maybe people, maybe the time doesn't work for them, but I mean, this stream is probably the most lit it's ever been. So thank you. Thank you, everybody who's watching my stream right now. Like, this feels like I'm happy with the amount of people who are watching right now. If it's less, it's like it just feels like no one cares about me. But you guys care about me, and I love you guys. Oh, guys, I keep forgetting I have food. I need to eat food. Jason K says, in high school, after my dad picked me up to go home, we were stuck in traffic on the 405 near an overpass. Saw a shiny blue light appear above the traffic on the other side of the overpass. Is this an alien story? I fucking love alien stories too, y'all. I love anything spiritual. I love anything paranormal, and I love anything aliens. Jake Larson says, this is a good amount of people because you can respond to people and it makes everyone feel special. You're right, Jake. This is a very good amount of people because the chat is lit. We're having good discussions. We're talking about important things, telling good stories. I love it. I, I enjoy the stream, but a lot of times I have other stuff going on in real life at the time. This is the first one in a while where I actually have been home. Oh, thank you, Song Scout. I'm so happy you're here. Let's see. It swooped over the traffic, then shot up into the sky. The next morning, the news said the same exact spot had a huge accident in the morning with multiple cars and multiple deaths. That is crazy. I literally just got chills. I literally just got goosebumps. Oh my god. Jason K, where have you been all my life? You are an author. You should turn this into a novel. Like, literally everything you just said is such a captivating beginning to a novel that I'm ready to read your novel. I love everyone telling stories here. I love to hear your stories. This is making my oatmeal so much more fun. Wolfie says, went to a medical center next day and was told I pulled muscle in my neck and was given 2 weeks light duty, so no work for those 2 weeks. On June 3rd, I went to the gymnastics tour in Northeast England. Wolfie, you're in England too? Ricky's in England. That's awesome. I love that. Is so cool that I have people from all over the world watching, hanging out with me right now. That's awesome. You guys make me feel so special. Honestly, I was feeling a little insecure lately, not gonna lie. I was feeling very insecure. I don't know, I think because I was comparing myself to other people, other reactors, and I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I mean, it's like stupid to compare yourself to others, but I'm in this industry and it just feels like sometimes it's not like super poppin' for me. So it's kind of hard to like not compare myself to people, but yeah. Oh my gosh. I love all the stories right now. We're telling stories about each other. This is literally the best stream ever. Jonathan Bond says, on my last paranormal investigation, me and 3 friends went to this bridge and we caught 2 voices on the spirit box. What? What's a spirit box? 2 voices on the spirit box? Is that like a thing you can buy and like capture? That's awesome. Hmm. Oh God, Wolfie. 3 weeks before I'd done gymnastics tour in Northeast England, walking around with a broken neck and never knew. Holy shit. That's gnarly. That's crazy. You had a broken neck and no one knew. Wow. Damn. Guys, this tarot deck is so beautiful. I'm just gonna show you guys the cards real quick. They're kind of like upside down and stuff, but like I just want to show you real quick what they kind of look like. It's called Dreams of Gaia, and it's all about Earth and like stuff. They have elements of earth, water, fire, air, and they all mean different things. So I feel like this is all upside down. They're all the cards are pretty upside down everywhere. But they're beautiful. I love this deck. I can't wait to read my cards on camera for you guys. I usually just do this in private, but I just wanted to show you guys something I love to do for myself, which is read tarot cards for people and for myself. I've actually been it's kind of been like a side hustle. People have been paying me to read their tarot cards, and I've been doing it for my friends and people I love. Yeah. Ricky asks, have you ever broken a bone? I actually have never broken a bone ever in my life. Yeah, never. Ooh, Brett. That's a good idea. You should add readings to one of your levels. Okay. That is a good idea. That's a really good idea. A reading. A reading honestly kind of lasts like 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how long the interaction is. Sometimes it goes up to an hour. A song scout says, I feel that. It's tough sometimes to know very accomplished, successful people and feel like you're not enough. I try to remind myself of all I've been able to do. That little kid that little kid me would be proud of. That's awesome. That made me tear up. My eyes look so cool right now. Like, I have brown eyes, and usually, like, you can't really see the color. But, like, my eyes look pretty cool right now, you guys. Now I'm just gonna look crazy. I just look crazy staring at my eyes, okay? Ricky says, to be honest, I didn't know you could do readings for yourself. Yeah, the whole point of the tarot deck originally, the original intent was just so I could do private readings for myself. Yeah. It's beautiful. Once I'm done with my oatmeal, we can move out of story time and question time and into like an actual like legitimate reading. Like I'll give you this is kind of like an example of what I've been doing for everybody when I give a reading for them. But I'm still eating my oatmeal, so I'll probably be done in a couple minutes. But for now, if you guys have any questions for me, or a story to tell me, because I love stories about aliens, supernatural, and spiritual. I would love to hear them. My accent was terrible. Everything went wrong. Metal pin in my skull. Holy shit, from Halo traction moved after falling out of bed. Had kidney infection and temp of 104 degrees. Wolfie, that's crazy. I'm so glad you're live. Had two fingernails and toenails removed. Why? Why? I feel like I missed something. Oh, just gymnastics. Okay. Gymnastics tour. That is crazy, Wolfie. Jason K. My dad sleeps in the living room and said he once saw a spotlight shining the ground outside the window like a police helicopter would have, except it was completely silent. That is so fucking crazy. Oh, out of everything right there, that was what Jason just said. Literally just gave me the most like chilliest chills. Ooh. Jake Larson says I don't have any real supernatural stories, but I did meet Jared Jensen, and Misha from the show Supernatural. That's dope. I Jonathan Vaughn says I've also caught a UFO on camera a few years back. Think I'm just a beacon for this kind of stuff. No, that's so true, Jonathan. I feel like if you're like really open and receptive to that other dimensional energy, for lack of a better word, I don't really know how to describe this shit. Um, it's just gonna keep like showing up in your life because that's happened to me too. Um, like it's so crazy. I'm gonna tell you guys a supernatural story really soon. One day, it's a secret. I don't really tell people much about it because I feel like it makes me look like I'm fucking crazy. Like seriously. But yeah, I'm just shuffling my cards. Before I do a reading, I kind of like to like put my energy into the cards, spend some time with my cards, and like meditate on my intention. Like if I have a question or an intention, um, going into the reading, like meditating on it, like putting that into the reading and channeling and aligning with myself. Jonathan, you probably did inherit these gifts. Like I think it's in your DNA. One time I saw a UFO. I've seen multiple shit in the sky. It was crazy. I was driving home from LA. I was on FaceTime with my friend, and all of a sudden I see this bright ass green light flash out of fucking nowhere. And like no one fucking and everybody and I was like, how come no one else on the freeway is freaking the fuck out? Everyone was like just driving, and I was like, no one's like talking about this to anyone. It's crazy. Okay, Broken Wolf, what is that big flash of green light in the sky? And one time when I was a kid, I was standing outside my house with my sister, and we saw this like floating circular object with like lights all around it, just like literally floating in the sky, but like was moving so fucking fast. Like it was perplexing. It's perplexing. Like how is that shit even like how is that shit real and how is it not real? Like I definitely believe in life outside of Earth for sure. Like I believe in life outside of this dimension. You know, I don't like, and I feel like all dimensions are interconnected right now at the same moment. So like I really believe that um we are definitely just just a smidgen of what the entire universe actually is. Jonathan says, I will say this, a lot of things can be debunked, so that's always my first thing I do to debunk whatever happened. Damn. Okay, okay. So since we're on the subject, I have to tell you guys my supernatural story. Like It doesn't make sense. If you guys can give me some explanation or some like meaning behind what fucking happened, I would fucking love to hear some insights. Because it's fucking crazy. But before that, I'm gonna finish my oatmeal because look, I haven't even finished halfway yet, guys. It's been an hour and I haven't had my first meal. I'm mean to myself when I'm doing work. Sometimes I literally just forget to eat food. Wolfie says, "Can remember when I was going to Australia in 1997 from Scotland, where I live. Saw orange flashing lights outside window, but thought it was just my eyes as I haven't slept in 24 hours. They call it supernatural, but it's only supernatural until it becomes natural. Because I do think it's a natural thing. That's beautiful, Jonathan. Orange flashing light. Okay. Jonathan, I really feel like we fuck on the same like frequency because I actually believe that supernatural is natural as well. I really like that you said that. Broken Wolf, if there is other intelligent life in this universe, I hope they stay the fuck away from Earth because considering the shit we do to each other on a regular basis, we do worse to an alien. That's so sad because I've always really wanted to befriend aliens and I want them to come on to Earth and save us from each other. Like I really want the aliens to come here. I honestly, this is such a fucking strange theory, but I've already okay, because like this is so strange and I don't think this is even like a sound theory, but I feel like um I just love the idea of aliens so much that I feel like going off of like Greek mythology of how like Greek gods came to Earth and mated with the humans and then created demigods and people who are like half gods, half human. What if aliens have been breeding with humans and now there are humans with alien DNA in their soul and those are the people who are fucking killing it in the music industry and the art industry because they're here to intercept the world paradigm of thinking by creating art that perpetuates goodness in the world. Is this a crazy theory? Am I crazy to think that? Like, I honestly feel like, because I'll watch people like FKA Twigs, like fucking goddess, and I just like watch her stuff, and I'm like, everything she does is so superhuman that it doesn't feel like she's a person, and it feels like she's literally like a goddess that was like sent down to earth to heal the world through music and art. And it's she just like is like such a she's like such an alien goddess. Anyways, that was crazy rant. I just like these are just some thoughts that I have like when I'm thinking about the world, I'm thinking about aliens, and I'm like, sometimes I believe I'm part alien. You know, I feel I don't know why. I feel like I I'm just not gonna talk anymore because it's gonna sound fucking crazy. But maybe I am part alien. You know, who knows? Jonathan says you should read the 12th Planet. Talks a lot about aliens and really opens your mind to things. I want to know. Tell me some things. I want to know some things. Yogvan says, speaking of gods mating with humans, in Norse mythology, Odin had a lot of half-human children. There are people in Iceland today who can trace their ancestry back to, um, sorry if I mispronounce these words, Eagle and Sigurd to Odin. Maybe all the humans alive are like part myth like mythological gods. I think like It was that so crazy to think of because, just thinking about like ancestors, that's crazy. Broken Wolf says, I love her so much that I think she is more than human, but she isn't. I mean, of course she's a human. We're all human bodies. We all have human bodies. But our souls, that shit that shit comes from somewhere else, you know? Here on earth, we are in our human bodies, but our souls, like, when it's really hard to like communicate this in words, but yes, we're all in human bodies, but our souls aren't. Oh, I feel like it's not even of this planet, of this world. Like we literally, yeah. I don't want to keep talking until I sound fucking crazy, y'all. Even the Bible talks about angels mating with humans. Oh, that's crazy. So like we are all celestial beings. Like we're so extraordinary. Even if we seem so ordinary, we are so extraordinary. Like our DNA, we're fucking made up of star parts. Like fucking crazy. I literally like get emotional thinking about like the universe. Just like, thinking I love talks like this. Like I actually think this is my favorite stream I've ever done because I feel like this is the first time I'm actually being like heard. Like not that you guys don't listen to me, but we're actually getting into topics I really enjoy. And this is my favorite stream so far. Song Scout says, not crazy. That's the idea of dualism. It's a huge concept in philosophy. I love that. Can you tell me more about dualism? Jonathan Bond says, we are all stardust. We are. Ah, I love it. Um, but guys, I definitely can't wait to tell you guys my supernatural story after I eat my oatmeal. I'm almost done with my oatmeal. Thank you, everybody here who stayed for the whole hour. We've been live for an hour, and I'm very happy. I'm happy today. I feel very mentally stimulated. I feel very passionate about what we're talking about. Like, you guys are really feeding me and feeding my soul right now with your stories because we're all so complex and we have so many stories to tell. I feel very special when I receive a story from any one of you guys because you all have such a depth of information, and I think it should be shared and expressed, and so we all can learn from each other because that's literally the best part of humanity. That's like the best part of being a human is connecting to other humans and talking, sharing stories, helping each other heal through communication and stories. Like beautiful. I just love being a part of this world with you guys. Aw, Brett. Brett says it's always wonderful to hear from you too. Aw. Aw, Wolfie says, right, Jeannie, I'll have to love you and leave you. Aw. LOL, gotta get my beauty sleep after I let my dog out, so we'll listen to your story tomorrow when I wake. Aw. Hi, Wolfie. You're not gonna hear my story on live. That is okay. Peace out. Caesar says, I said, you are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. This is from the book of which is in the Bible. That's great. That's cool. It's kind of crazy because I feel like the Bible says certain things, and like people who like straight up like are call themselves religious and Christians and stuff. I feel like they don't really understand the Bible. They kind of like warp it to make sense to their own personal, like whatever their personal, yeah, What are you saying? What are you saying, Yogwan? Are you saying, is that good night? Oh, okay. Good night. I learned a new word. Good night. Am I saying it right? Night, Wolfie. Ooh, Song Scout. Substance dualism is just the concept that the idea, mind and soul and body are distinct and separable. It's been around forever, but philosophers in recent centuries have tried to make sense of it. Rene Descartes is one of the main philosophers associated with it. I love learning. This stream is so like abundant in information. Fucking love this stream right now, guys. Most people only take the parts that make sense to them. That's true. That's true. That's true. Coffee. It's called information bias. That's true. The kind of like the concept of reincarnation in Buddhism. Let's talk about reincarnation, everyone. I'm really interested in what you guys believe. Um, because it's a scientific fact that matter is neither destroyed or created. And that concept to me has always kind of like uh connected for some reason, like the scientific fact that matter is neither destroyed or created means like only kind of like reinforces reincarnation, you know? Hmm. Jonathan Vaughn, I believe in astral projection, and I believe I've gotten close, but my mind freaks out at the last second and snaps me out of it. Interesting. Yeah, what happens to the energy, right, Cesar? That is the big, big question here. What happens to the energy? Huh. I love thinking about life's big questions. Are we like reincarnated or are we reborn again into a different life? It's strange to me because like you'll see actresses these days and then like years ago like in a different generation there was an actress that like literally looked like an actress that we see today. So it's really interesting. Ooh, Yokvon. I like to dip into string theory every now and then, again, just to blow my mind. Blow my mind, please. I want to know what's string theory. I want to know more about the string theory. You guys are so smart. Like, I love you guys, and I love how smart you are. Everyone's talking about some smart shit over here. Like, I feel blessed. My eyes and my ears. Well, I can't hear you, but my eyes and my soul are blessed with knowing all this stuff from you guys. The thing with reincarnation that I wonder about is if there'd be enough living beings for dead souls of other organisms to be attracted to, and where new souls come from. I mean, I honestly feel like this is like maybe I'm gonna sound crazy, but I feel like my soul feels like it's lived before my this life. And the reason why I feel that is because I don't know, like almost because like I feel like my life right now pretty I feel privileged to say this, but I'm kind of like living my dream and it was almost kind of like given to me and I feel like there has to be a reason why. Like maybe my ancestry suffered a lot in the past, and now in this lifetime I get to thrive because of years of suffering brought upon my ancestors. I'm not sure, you know? Yeah, because I always wonder. My mom was a war prisoner in the Vietnam War, and she had to go through all this gnarly shit. And I'm always like thinking, like, why me? Like, why am I the one who gets to reap the benefits of all of my ancestors? Like, that's crazy to me. Perhaps there is another plane of existence where souls exist and temporarily get attached to organisms in this world. Perhaps, I mean, perhaps. I honestly feel like there is another plane of existence where energy exists, um, and there and that energy is like they could see us, but we can't see them. So there's like another level of intelligence that they have that we don't. Um, but yeah. So yeah, I always wonder why out of like all of my family, I'm I'm the firstborn in America. I'm literally living a fucking dream. Like generations and generations of families have pursued what I'm doing and haven't gotten as far or successful as me. But my family, they had no connections in the industry. I literally just had this dream when I was a child and begged my parents to start like letting me audition for things. And yeah, and now I'm here and I feel like there's a lot of potential. There's a long ways to go, a lot of hard work to do, but I feel fucking like feel like this is my ancestors like what everything they did in my and in for my in my ancestry to get me here, like it's to get me to be an artist. Like it just feels yeah, I'm just trailing off now. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Ha ha ha. Brandon. Brandon's back. Brandon, you literally just missed a lot of deep talks about fucking spiritual realms, aliens, every like you missed all of that, but that's okay. Whew, I'm getting really deep and introspective right now, guys. I'm thinking about my family, thinking about my fucking life now. Um, Triple B says crying. Oh, why are you crying, Triple B? Damn, my favorite stuff. Brandon, it's okay. We're about to get into my tarot card reading. And that's even more interesting than just me ranting. Um, but before we do that, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm gonna pee. So maybe can you guys catch up Brandon with like what's going on because there was a lot of rich, insightful shit happening right now. A Song Scout says, "Yeah, it's mind blowing. Much of the history of the entire world is filled with conflict and suffering. All the generations that came before us worked hard to create a better world for us." I love that. This is like such a profound conversation. I'm literally getting emotional, literally thinking about all of this stuff because it just feels so special. It makes me really value my life even more and I feel even more important and special, in the whole entire grand picture of like my family line. Song Scout. It's humbling to think about and the best thing we can do in their honor is in a small way make a contribution towards improving the world for the next generation. And I definitely want to do that through art, through anything I could do honestly, like that can bring healing to the world. It's weirdly different. I can't name one ancestor who was born elsewhere than in this tiny little country. I have good detailed family tree many generations back. Wow. I I feel like I should take an ancestry test. I don't even know if I'm full Vietnamese or not. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay. I have to go to the bathroom real quick. And then when we get back, we're gonna do a little tarot reading for myself. I'm very excited about that. Thank you for everyone who stayed throughout this whole stream to see the most exciting part, which is like my tarot card reading. Or I mean, everything was pretty exciting. Like when I spilled shit on myself, like LOL. Yogvan says, what else would it be? I don't know. I mean, maybe French because I know the French took over Vietnam at some point, and maybe I have a little bit of it in my system. I'm not sure. Like, I'm just like speculating because I don't know. People don't say I look. A lot of people, um, a lot of people say I don't look Vietnamese, and I tell them I'm like I'm full Vietnamese, and they're like you don't look Vietnamese, and I'm like oh I don't okay well I don't know. Both my parents speak fluent Vietnamese, so it seems like I'm Vietnamese, but I'm not sure. I have to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Hi. Sorry that took a long time. I had to take a shit. So yeah. Okay. You look Hungarian? Are you talking to me? Who are you talking to? You think I look Hungarian? Did I wash my hands? Yes, of course I washed my hands. Do I look Hungarian? Do I really look Hungarian? That's crazy. It's kind of messy. Jeannie's family is from Nam. Yes. I'm just trying to see if I missed anything. It's really different. I can't name what I already read that. Brandon says I'm mostly Mexican and part French actually. Wow, how did you know? Did you take an ancestry test? Ricky says stream went off with a bang. I love that. Thanks, Ricky. Or maybe a splash? It's funny. Someone says Triple B is saying I look Hungarian. Do you guys second that? Does someone second that? Thought you'd never know it because her mother's English is pretty perfect. You mean my mom? French did colonize a lot of the world, so she could have French in her lines somewhere like myself. It's completely Anglo-Celtic. Scottish, Irish, and English with a tiny drop of Armenian. Oh, okay. Broken Wolf, you're completely Anglo-Celtic. Jonathan is Native American, Aboriginal Indian, however you want to say it. Yogvan says, I had a girlfriend from Hong Kong once who said she was told that she didn't look Chinese, almost as tall as I am. Not a problem for me, but it would be unusual in China. Huh, interesting. Great grandmother was French, actually. Nope, don't know where Triple B is getting that from. Oh, have to leave, but I can't wait for the next one. Love you, Jeannie. Brenna, I can't believe you're not gonna stay for the tarot card reading. Who else is gonna leave? I'm about to give myself a tarot card reading. Okay, so this is my tarot card reading table. It's kind of messy right now, but this is where I do all my tarot card readings for myself and for other people. Ooh, Jonathan says I am Choctaw. Am I saying it right? I hope I'm saying it right. And Creek. That's awesome. Where did my oatmeal is gone? Oh. I listen to all of them from start to end, even if I'm not actually here. Jovan says, if I did an ancestry test, I would expect mostly Norwegian male ancestry and Celtic female ancestry. I'm certainly not Native American. I wish I was Native, not gonna lie. Maybe I am. Who knows? I don't know. The second way you said it was correct. So Choctaw, the Choctaw. Choctaw. I was watching Pocahontas last night. That shit made me cry. Colors of the Wind? Come on. Just Around the River Bend? An awesome song. Amazing song. Alright. Since you guys are all here, we're gonna end the stream with a little tarot card reading for myself. I was gonna eat this yogurt, but I'm just gonna put it away now. Guys. Okay. I'm gonna move my table so I can I'm gonna move it. Okay. Oh god. Move my table so you guys can see what my tarot card reading table is all about. We're moving it. Shit, you can see some of my closet. So this table just has a bunch of stuff on it, but I usually clear it out for readings. Here's my book, The Dreams of Gaia Tarot Deck, and it's like a full in-depth tells you of all the meanings of the cards. I'm gonna close this. It's kind of cold in here. I mean, cold. Okay, hello. Do I have a tarot reading cloth? What's that? I mean, this blanket is my tarot reading cloth deck thing. Um, it's really cold in here. I'm so cold. I'm like, the AC is blasting and it's so cold in here that I'm gonna have to put like sweats on real quick. Okay, BRB. I got really cold, you guys. Okay, really cold in here. Now we're gonna start my tarot card reading. I'm gonna light. I kind of want to light some candles actually, because I love like setting up a mood for my readings. Okay, I'm gonna play some music, some like transcendental music. Some calming meditational music for to set the mood for my reading. Yoga music, like yoga music, meditation music. Um, Thanks for everyone who stuck around for such a long stream. Have some beautiful calming music. I'm gonna light some candles. Set the mood in here. I've never seen Live and Let Die, so I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. I'm gonna light a candle. I'm gonna light this one. This candle's taking forever to light. So we have a lit candle. Let's have maybe 2 lit candles. I like to have my crystals too nearby to attract higher frequencies um, into my reading. So here are all my crystals just hanging out with me. I'm gonna put the candle right there and put the crystals here. Lit candle for a lit stream. LOL. Ha ha ha. And I just did a reading for someone else, so I have to clear the energy by lighting some sage. Let's go get my sage. Okay. So here's some sage. Where did I just put that lighter? Where did I just put that lighter, y'all? How so very weird. Can't find the lighter I just used. Oh, it's on the ground. Haha. So here's my little sage that I have left. And it's a purifier. It cleanses the energy. Oh shit, it fell. It's just we're clearing out the old energy that was left behind from my last reading because I just did a reading for my friend. It was so freaking accurate. But seriously, thank you for everyone who's still here on the stream. It's like the least amount of people it's been, but I'm really excited to show you guys a tarot card reading I do for myself. I got the sage burning, and now I'm just gonna clear the deck. Trying to get all the corners. Just clear the energy from the deck. Can you guys hear my relaxing music I put on? Brandon says he's excited. I'm excited too. I've never done a virtual tarot card reading or like shown anyone my tarot card reading before. Okay. I think that's pretty cleansed. So I'm just gonna shuffle the deck. And while I shuffle the deck, I'm going to ask the cards a question. I'll say my question out loud. Oh, you can't hear the music? That's fine. You can hear me though, right? That's the most important part. Music's just for me to kind of like get myself aligned into like get myself into alignment of relaxation, kind of clearing my like past energy and like settling it so I can have like so I can just be present with myself. So I'm going to ask the cards a question. I take deep breaths with my cards because I find that breathing, taking deep breaths is what helps make me be present, takes me into the moment I'm in. So the question I just asked the cards is, what do I need to do right now to move forward into my soul's purpose and highest potential? Okay, so the reading I do is different from other readings. First of all, my tarot deck is actually different from the original tarot deck. The original tarot deck has like all the original archetypes, like the Fool, the Magician, Empress, Emperor. They use symbols like wands or swords. My deck is kind of like a newer age version of that deck. My deck, oh, and my deck is, it says the same thing, but with like different words. So the Fool, the archetype, the Fool in the original tarot deck would be the child in this deck. And instead of using symbols like wands or swords and stuff, it uses the elements because this deck is called Dreams of Gaia, which in Gaia is kind of like the historic word for earth. So my deck is more in tune with the elements, the nature elements, and earth. It's all about earth, and I love that. Because in the original tarot deck, it doesn't really mention earth. Mother Earth. Yes, it was Earth Day just happened. If you guys didn't know, it was like a couple days ago. So I asked a question. I'm going to split. Now I'm going to split the deck 3 parts, and I kind of just like right now I'm just like pretty much rearranging the deck with like what I feel in my intuition. I'm kind of literally just like following what my intuition is saying right now, how to arrange the deck. Now I have my sound bowl. Kind of get in tune with the universe, the universal frequencies that surround me. The sound bowl is kind of like asking me, kind of almost like a prayer, pretty much prayer. I think meditation and prayer are very similar. Just asking the universe for guidance, collaborating with the universe. Um, I feel like creativity is just one big collaboration with the universe, and tarot cards, it's very similar. So so right now I'm honoring the presence of the universe, of its boundless energy. It's like this infinite source that we're all connected to. And the more connected you become towards your intuition, the more connected you are towards like the divine source. So that's basically kind of like honoring the universe, showing humility, um, kind of like bowing down, honoring the divine source, and calling upon its energies into my reading. Okay, so there are a couple ways that I draw cards. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do both and like go back and forth. So all of my card readings are about the present. A lot of other tarot card readings, they do a 3-card draw and it's past, present, future. My card reading is all about the present. So the first card I draw is the focus card. And that's essentially the universe, the cards communicating to me that this is where I need to shift my focus into. The second card I draw is my soul card, and the soul card is strengths, is basically my strengths card, kind of like reminding me of my strengths that I don't remember, or hidden strengths that I'm not aware of yet, that are in my soul that I need to bring out. And then the last card is the unity card, and it's the card that presents a course of action to help me merge the first card, which is the focus card, and the soul card, which is the strengths card, together. So it creates this unity and harmony with all the cards, and that pretty much, like, all the information from those 3 cards is sort of like the answer to my question. But here's the thing with cards. Sometimes cards indirectly answer your question. Sometimes you ask a question to the cards and the way it responds to you by giving you exactly what you need, which means maybe it gives you information that you already know, but it's just like important to have it reinforced in your life. Sometimes you can ask the cards a question that, and the answer it gives you has nothing to do with the question, and that just means like that is what you need. This information is what you needed to hear the most. So yeah, I'm gonna start drawing cards, and I'm gonna do my 2 different methods. I like sometimes so I like to spread my cards out like this, and then now I'm gonna pick my first card. This is my focus card. And whatever calls to me, I pick it up. That's so interesting. My first card I just picked up for my focus card is the scribe. Interesting. Focus card, the scribe. Okay. And now for my second card, I'm going to do a different method. So my second card, I'm going to flip it down, and when I feel that my intuition is calling towards that card, I stop the deck and I pick the first one that's on top. So, I'm thinking about if I should reshuffle, but I'm not. Okay, ready? So now I'm gonna pick my soul card, my strengths card. That's crazy. This is my strengths card. This is a trippy card, y'all. Like, look at this. Like, I love this card. She's wearing a butterfly. There's like a snake on her hand. She's got that third eye open. I've never drawn this card before. This is very exciting. I've actually never even drawn this card before. Sometimes in readings, like, the same card comes up, but all these cards are new. And I'm so excited to, like, talk about these cards with you guys and just, like, understand what's going on with me right now. So that's my strengths card. And now I'm going to pull my unity card, my card that it offers the course of action that will help me to get closer to my highest potential and my soul's purpose. So I'm going to reshuffle the deck and pull my last card the same way I pulled the first card. Okay. What are your thoughts, guys, right now? I want to hear what are your guys' thoughts while I'm giving myself a reading. Okay, so the first time I went from left to right, this time I'm gonna go from right to left. Interesting. So my last card I pulled is Desire. I've also never pulled this card before for anyone. Wow. So these are the three cards I pulled, and we're about to go in depth over them right now. This is fun. I love that I get to give myself a reading because I haven't done it in a while, but also show you guys what I do. So for, this is my three card pull. So my first card is the focus card, the scribe. My second card is the strengths card. It looks like it's the earth element, and I'm a Virgo, so I have the earth element. I don't know what element this is. We're gonna figure it out together. And then this is like a major arcana card, which is see how it doesn't have an element, so that means it's a major influence card. And my last card is desire. So this is the first three card pull: focus, soul, and unity. Put the deck aside. We're gonna go. We're gonna find the deeper meaning of these cards together. The first card I pulled is the scribe card, and this is telling me what I should focus on. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's an air card. That oh my god, that's crazy. This reading. This all the elements I just pulled are my elements. I'm a Gemini, and that's an air sign. And this is an air card. This element right here. You see this element right there? That means air. And I pulled this. I'm a Virgo moon. This is Earth. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna read what the scribe means. We're gonna find some trippy shit together, guys. The scribe. Wow. This is so freaking crazy because I was just telling y'all that like this is such an important time to be like documenting everything. And I've been journaling a lot. So this is like I've just turned to the page. I'm gonna read it all of it to you. So keywords. So it's broken down to three sections: keywords, key phrases, and the deeper meaning. Fucking crazy, you guys. Like I'm already like getting chills. So I read the full meaning to myself and I read the full meaning to people I'm doing a reading for because I like to give people the full interpretation, not just my interpretation. I want people to let their intuition speak for themselves as opposed to me telling them what the card means. I just read directly the meaning of the card from the book. And whatever you pull from the meaning is the card's true meaning. It's what your intuition is telling you. So the key words are record keeper, information, knowledge, tradition, history, personal history, preservation. Preservation. That's fucking crazy, you guys, because like literally this whole time we've been talking about ancestry and stuff. That is I'm like I can't believe it's happening. Like I just love when things kind of like make sense and they just align, you know? So here are the key phrases. Value the written word by writing things down. Document your life journey. Make multiple copies of your digital files. Oh my god, that's so right because oh my god, my shit was stolen when my laptop and literally my whole life's work was stolen. So this is telling me to make multiple copies of my digital files. A need to censor yourself. That's interesting. And guard your personal information. That's actually so right. I'm like, wait, sometimes I feel like I'm a little too open and it's hurt me with certain relationships. It's hurt me maybe professionally too, but that's interesting. I actually really like this card a lot for my focus card. It's making me really wow. Okay, I'm gonna read the deeper meaning now. The scribe is the record keeper, the keeper of all knowledge and information about past, present, and future. He is a priestly man, although not necessarily a religious one. His religion is knowledge and wisdom, tradition, mythos and law, philosophy, religion and science, mathematics and the arts, history, current events, and events that are coming. He has a reverence for books and makes little room for anything else in his life. They are his constant companions, and when he is not reading and memorizing their contents, he is searching for new sources of information and collating and documenting that information so it can be recounted with ease. He is on a perpetual search for knowledge, not just for his own benefit, but for all of mankind. He believes that record keeping is the cornerstone of civilization, and without accurate records, the past has served no purpose. Unlike the sage, the scribe is a man without intellectual bias or prejudice. He is objective and passionate about persevering, having and providing the most accurate information, and to values being to be able to provide the most accurate information. He offers knowledge from several perspectives and differing points of view. He is a man of letters, and those who know him see him as multifaceted. He is a philosopher, historian, counselor, teacher, instructor, and more. He is respected. His knowledge is treasured. His knowledge is also feared by those who seek to control the information and knowledge that he has amassed. He holds the keys to the library. He knows the secrets of kings and church. Machinations, machinations. He knows the secrets of kings and church, the machinations and the politics that have brought leaders to power and removed them. With the knowledge he has, he himself can make or destroy nations. It is a power that inspires fear, but also a power that he would never use because the machinations of man are of little importance to him. Knowledge is his God and the only God he worships. When the scribe appears in your reading, he symbolizes the importance of documenting your life journey, whether it be through photos, a journal, a blog, a video. Record your story so it can be enjoyed and remembered, and do it in a manner that can be safely preserved. Write your thoughts down on paper. Keep scrapbooks full of photos and thoughts about your favorite experiences. The scribe asks that you value the act of writing things down. You might wonder at the necessity, but while technology at hand enables us to store a wealth of information, it can also be unreliable. That is so true. And you risk losing everything if a hard drive fails or the cloud should cease to be. I've literally lost all of my shit before. Oh my god. If you don't wish to write things down, take the appearance of the scribe in your reading as a timely reminder to make multiple copies of all that you have stored on your phone, computer, or laptop. You sometimes won't realize the extent of your loss until after it occurs. That is so true. Don't risk losing those precious memories. Keep them safe. I'm honestly really freaking sad that I lost all of my life's work prior to this year. The scribe also signifies that there might be a need to seek someone out who can help you with some research you may need to do. You may need to visit a library or even seek out someone whose specific role is to collate or archive records. Whether you are trying to discover your family history or wishing to follow a path that is steeped in tradition, now is the time to start asking questions and discovering the answers. That's that's fucking that card. I feel like we literally, guys, I need to hear your thoughts right now. Didn't we literally kind of just like talk about this card and now it's like coming up in my reading? Like, I literally, like, that's crazy. I just, like, okay, so since this is my focus card, what I'm getting out of this reading is that I should continue um writing everything down because everything that I'm experiencing is important and documenting my life and sharing it with you guys via Patreon, social media, and that I should always search for information and research before I do anything, which is so true because I used to kind of just like jump into everything without making a smart conscious decision about it without like information or knowledge. And so now I think this card is really telling me that I really need to seek knowledge before I make decisions. Making multiple copies about everything. Like that's so true because I lost everything. This is a crazy card. When the scribe appears in your reading, he symbolizes the importance of documenting your life journey. Whether it be through photos, a journal, a blog, video, record your story so that it can be enjoyed and remembered and do it in a manner that can be safely preserved. Wow. That's beautiful. Okay. Now we're going to do the strength card. This is my strength card. It's earth. Earth element. Earth? Where's the earth? Air, fire, water. I'm trying to look for the earth card right now. Maybe it's not earth. Sneeze. Fuck. Earth. I found it. Okay. That's so crazy, you guys. Oh my god. Okay, so Earth. This is my strengths card. This is the soul card. This is the card that is telling me what my strengths are and what I should and I so the first card was the focus card. This is the strengths card. So the key words for this card are altruism, generosity, charity, giving, receiving, selflessness, benevolence. Absolutely. I have to look this word up. Benevolence. Benevolence. Quality of being well-meaning. Kindness. Must be my strength. Kindness. Benevolence, humility, and self-love. Here are the key phrases. How important are your material possessions? Give away all that is no longer needed. Give without bias or expectation. Charity begins with you. Heal self by helping others. Asking me a question. Are there skeletons in my closet? Support a worthy charitable cause. And address any health concerns. This is the 9 of Earth. Strengths card. 9 of Earth. The meaning of the card. The Nine of Earth represents altruism, charity, and generosity. Have you suddenly found that your life is full of harmony? You are creative and happy at this time. Abundance and true wealth surrounds you. I literally just I if you guys were here the whole time, I literally just talked we were talking about our ancestry and how like it's just mind blowing to me how there are so much generations of suffering in my family. Um and I'm the one who is so abundantly privileged out of all of my ancestors. And literally this card is telling me that right now. You are creative and happy at this time. Abundance and true wealth surrounds you. Material possessions are less important than they once were, yet you want for nothing and have no need or desire for more. That is true. Instead, you choose to serve a higher purpose and give to others who have less. To help others in need or to support a worthy charitable cause is is the act of a generous and caring spirit. But who is worthy? Who is deserving? Who you give without bias or expectation? Do you give without bias or expectation? Do you give equally to all in need? Or is your generosity conditional? What is it that you seek to gain from the act of giving? These are also questions the Nine of Earth asks you to consider. That's so true. That's really true. An act of charity born from compassion can be transforming. To know that you have played a role in helping others can inspire a sense of deep satisfaction and well being. It can be healing, not only for those who are helped, but for those who help. However, in some, it can also give rise to a sense of entitlement and self importance. So true. It can inspire a belief that acknowledgement and praise should be given. That is so true. Altruism is the selfless act of giving, to give without expectation of reward, to give simply because you can and choose to and nothing more. The Nine of Earth signifies that it might be time to go through your cupboards, cupboards, yeah, your cupboards, and remove all that you no longer need and do not use. Give to local charitable organizations that work to help those in need within your community. And if you have any skeletons in those cupboards, it might also be wise to deal with them too. That's so fucking crazy. I literally like that card almost like made me cry because I feel like I would say I'm a very giving and generous person, and I do it a lot. And sometimes it is selfless. But other times I do kind of like secretly deep down wish I could be praised and acknowledged for, acts of generosity given, to other people. But stuff like that is very, you shouldn't, give things to people expecting anything from them. And a strength of mine is that I'm very generous, but also this card is calling me out right now because when I give my time, when I give like my resources to people, I almost right away kind of like expect them to praise me or acknowledge that I am generous, but that is unhealthy to do. So I love this card because I feel like it shows me my strength, but it also called me out at the same time. Um, and it's reminding me that a strength of mine is kindness and generosity. But but giving to expect things from other people is very unhealthy to do. So thank you. Thank you, cards. That was a very insightful card, and I definitely feel like I needed that card right now. That's crazy. Wow. There's more, you guys. There's more. There's a lot of truth to the old adage that charity begins at home. Yet so many people are willing to give to their families. Yet so many people are willing to give to their families or a complete stranger a level of care and attention that they are unwilling to give to themselves. The Nine of Earth asks, do you speak kindly of yourself, or are you constantly criticizing what you perceive to be your flaws and weaknesses? Will you generously knit another person a sweater while you stand there shivering because you have not taken the time to knit one for yourself? Do you have a habit of giving your time to everyone else and leaving none for yourself? Remember, if you do not look after yourself and treat yourself with the same compassion and consideration that you afford others, this neglect may very well take on a physical toll. And how will you be able to look after others if your health has failed you? If you are feeling under the weather, take the time to rest and heal. Address your health concerns, even the minor ones. The shadow nine of earth symbolizes the need to be charitable and kind to yourself so that you can in turn be kind and charitable to others. Wow. I'm going to go back to the scribe real quick. My focus card, which is air. And then we're going to read my last card. I feel like oh my god, you guys. Okay, so the scribe symbolizes the need to keep your cards close and what you know to yourself. There is a chance that someone around you is only interested in harvesting your knowledge on a particular subject so that they can use the information you have in order to better themselves. If it were a sharing of knowledge, it would be an opportunity for a great mutual exchange and meeting of the minds. However, when the scribe appears reversed, it is most likely not the case. It also signifies a need for you to censor yourself, even if there is no specific person seeking to benefit personally from your knowledge. You might be giving out too much personal information about yourself and be placing yourself at risk of someone taking advantage of the knowledge you share. Protect your personal and private information. It is far too easy for others to take advantage if you give them the means to do so without considering the risk and options and consequences. That's so true. I uh feel like a lot of times people reach out to me asking me a lot of questions, and it's really not it doesn't feel like an equal information sharing because I'm just talking about myself a lot and giving them sort of like information about how I got where I am, and a lot of times it does feel like I'm being used, and I hate that shit. And so this card is helping me focus on sort of like drawing healthy boundaries of communicating with certain people because a lot of like in a hungry industry and people are always trying to get ahead. Um, and a lot of times people hit me up for me to help them, but they don't do the same for me. And it's very, it doesn't feel equal in in the efforts. So this is a really good card for me to remember because it reminds me that like I should choose who I'm like sharing information to wisely and to make sure like I'm considering all the risks and consequences even when I'm sharing things via like online social media wise because I'm very open and I sometimes that is like my downfall, and I've had times in the past where I've opened up to people in the industry about my past, and it scares them away. It makes them like view me differently, and I wouldn't want anyone to judge me for information I'm telling them. So that's a beautiful card. My focus card, the scribe, and my strength card. The strength card is basically telling me to be kind without expecting things from others, which is beautiful. Now my last card is desire. Now this is the unity card. Let's check it out. And then I'm going to draw one last card before I go because the last card is my mentor card, kind of like guiding me. It's the card that will guide me out of this reading into the real world. So this card is desire. My last card. Thank you everybody who's still here. 9 people. Wow. 9 people who are interested in watching me read my own tarot cards. I love you. I love you guys. Who's still here? Can y'all like say if you're still here? I want to see who's still here, who made it to the end, because this is a very special moment for me, and I really want to know all the names of everybody who's still here. Okay, so aw, it's all so deep. It's so true, Brandon. It's very deep. This is why I love reading tarot cards for myself, and I love reading for people because it always like there's just something inside that you always get something out of it, like all the time. Jonathan says, I need to get back into giving myself readings. They really do show what may be in the back of your mind or right in front of you that you don't even see. It's so true. I'm really like getting emotional right now because how deep it's like literally the cards are penetrating my soul right now and it's like so deep, you know? Okay. This is my card. My last card is the Unity card. And wow, it's like I'm gonna show you guys again. It's desire. Okay. And so the key words for the desire card are desires, wants, dreams, ambitions, goals, price, manifestation, consequences, and selfishness. Key phrases. What do you desire most? How much do you want it? Desire compels action. Make another attempt. Great expectations, great disappointment. Wow. That's like what in my last card. The last card said that too. Ground your desires in reality. What what you desire will have a price. Wishful thinking. Has your desire waned or changed? Let your conscience be the guide. Desire something at the expense of another. Selfish desires mirror a lack within. Wow. Wow. Cold. Okay. So this is the meaning of my last Unity card. Oh, Dios, what's up? I'm here though, not sure which YouTube account. This is my YouTube account. I'm Jeannie Leesmy. Okay. So this is the deeper meaning of my desire card. To desire, to wish or long for something. To lust or crave is to desire. In simple terms, desire means to want something. Desire is the fourth influence on choice. And when it appears in your reading, it asks that you explore your desires and ask what it is that you want and how much you want it. What are you willing to do in order to achieve your desires? Is desire the root of all suffering? Many religious texts state that desire is something that corrupts humanity and blinds us to our true purpose. However, desire is the state of mind that compels you to act and do whatever you feel is necessary in order to fulfill that desire. Because you know that you will feel pleasure or be rewarded for fulfilling that desire. For example, you desire a glass of water. It is hot. You are thirsty. However, you are in the middle of the garden covered in mud and sweat, and the floor in the house has just been freshly cleaned. How much do you want that glass of water? What are you willing to do in order to have that glass of water? You can almost feel the coolness as it slides down your throat, washing away the parched dryness of your mouth. You know it is going to be so nice, but having that glass of water involves putting down your tools, halting your progress, cleaning yourself off, taking off those muddy shoes, going inside, getting a glass, filling that glass, drinking the water, and then putting your muddy shoes back on before coming back out and getting back to work. So how much do you want that glass of water? How much do you desire it? Do you want it enough to stop and do what needs to be done in order to have it now? Or are you more inclined to wait until the task in front of you is completed? Could waiting also have consequences? The desire this is desire in action. Desire in action means believing that a particular outcome is good. It is worthy of our desire. It means valuing something as important and therefore worthy of our time. It is desire that drives us to set goals and act on them. It is desire that inspires us to keep going, long after somebody else would have given up. Desire is what motivates you, drives you, compels you to act, to take risks, and to make sacrifices with a smile. Damn, this card's long. Okay. When the desire card appears in the present, it suggests the time has come to ground your desires in the reality of here and now. Ask yourself whether your current desires are realistic or unrealistic. Are your methods for putting your desires into action realistic or unrealistic? The law of abundance tells us that for all we receive, we must be willing to give in equal measure. So if we are expecting or desiring a particular outcome, but unwilling to act on that desire, that would be an unrealistic desire because the law of abundance is not a one-way street. Therefore, an equal exchange of energy is required for us to manifest what we desire. For example, if you desire a new sofa, you will need money or another acceptable form of payment. You might know the store owner and they might allow you to work for the new sofa, but they are unlikely to give it to you for free unless the sofa is no longer of any value to them. And that likelihood will only manifest if the sofa is damaged in some way that makes it unsellable. If the sofa is damaged and unsellable, will you still want it? Maybe you know how to fix the sofa. Maybe the shop soiled or damage suits your purposes and fills your expectations. If your expectations are few and you are willing to spend your time hunting from one furniture store to another in order to grab a bargain in the way of shop soiled or damaged furniture, then you will probably not be disappointed. But do not make the mistake of believing that your desire manifested for free. You are still making an exchange of energies by investing time, petrol costs, and energy into your search. Even the desire to obtain a free piece of furniture needs to be acted upon, and that action is its price. In almost every situation, if you want a brand new, undamaged sofa, you will need to have money to pay for it. You might have to work extra hours or go without lunch and coffee for that little gourmet cafe down the street. Or you can have faith and believe that the money is going to manifest and go buy that sofa, and when and if it does, the money is still there and will manifest depending on what and how you choose to believe. Such is the way of abundance. However, if you believe that a lottery win will give you the freedom to purchase that much desired new sofa, you still have to make the effort to go to the store and buy that winning ticket, spend money on the purchase of the ticket, and likely buy a fair number of tickets on a consistent basis to increase your chances of winning, because abundance does not work on your timetable. It could be weeks, months, even years before you experience a win big enough to buy that sofa you so desire in the present. If the desire for an easy win on the lottery, oh, sorry, I read that wrong. Is the desire for an easy win on the lottery an unrealistic desire? That is for you to decide. That's for you to decide. But by the time you win that extra cash, you can most likely have earned the money you need by working overtime for a couple of weeks or giving up that coffee and cafe lunch. I'm just reading it over. That is for you to decide, but by the time you win the extra cash, you could most likely have earned the money you need by working overtime for a couple weeks or okay. The latter course of action is grounded in the reality of here and now. As far as for the reality of your desires, it can be wise to accept that some of our desires may not be worth taking action on because they may be wishful thinking and nothing more. While a 40-something housewife living in Australia might desire an intimate relationship with a married 30-something movie star who lives on the opposite side of the world, her desires for intimacy might not be grounded in reality. While she might well be able to meet the movie star one day and get a hug and a photo, beyond that, if she attempted to act on her desires, she might end up in jail. Also, even if your desire is realistic, it requires motivation, intention, and action to manifest. Otherwise, that desire is nothing more than a nice dream. You can want something more than anything else in the world, but you must also be willing to do what's necessary to make it happen. The desire card in the present has a very grounded and practical message. First, determine whether your desires are realistic. If they are and you really want them to manifest, then be willing to do what needs to be done. Or you can wait for circumstances to change and maybe if you are lucky, find yourself blessed with the opportunity to have your desire manifest with little or no effort. However, there will always be a price to be paid. If you are willing to pay it now with the time and effort, you will be paying on your terms. If you wait or choose the easy path, you may end up being asked to pay a price that is not to your liking. Yes, Ricky, hustle. Gotta hustle for what you want. Fuck, that was long. That was a really long one. There's a little more to read, but I'm gonna go get some water because my that oh my god, they were when they were talking about drinking water and like how there's like a garden, it literally made me want like to drink water. So I'll be right back. That is so crazy because all my cards kind of blend together really well. Because if you remember my question, I asked the cards, what do I need to do right now to move towards my highest potential and move towards my soul's purpose? And the answer literally was all in the cards. My focus. I need to focus on documenting my I got to focus on documenting my life, sharing it with people, seeking information and researching, but also keep certain information safe from people who are trying to take advantage of me. That makes a lot of sense. My strengths card talking about um, how being generous is a strength of mine, but to do it in a smart way and also to do it in a way that doesn't harm me and to do it in a way that I don't harm others by expecting praise or acknowledgement. And when I don't get it, I start building resentment towards people. And it's just kind of telling me my strengths, but also telling me what like the strength, how the implications of my strengths when taken in a, when taken like the negative route from my strengths. And the last card, desire. It's really basically telling me to pretty much hustle because I'm in a position where it's crazy because this card also said that I'm in a very comfortable position right now, um, and that I'm creative and happy. And I'm like, that is so right, like I can't believe this card was literally telling me how abundance, like how I'm living in abundance right now. And then desire. Whew. Okay, so I'm going to continue reading desire because there's a lot here. Many of us desire Many of us desire long life. We also desire a happy life, and yet so many of us choose a half life instead of a full life. Why can we sometimes be so afraid on acting on desires that we know would lead to happiness and in turn create a life in which we are happy and fulfilled? We can be afraid that the more we desire something, the more disappointed we will be if what we desire fails to manifest. We may become fixated on a particular outcome. Then, when it fails to meet our expectations, give up asking why bother if we are not going to get what we desire. When the desire card appears, it encourages us to take a chance and let go of expectation. It also comes to remind us that if we do nothing, it may lead to future regrets, and we will most likely be disappointed in ourselves for not trying. Ask yourself if you would prefer to give in to that aching desire to better yourself, to explore the world around you, or to be creative, or spend life trudging from home to work and back again to just pay the bills. If you risk disappointment because you try and fail, but you face feeling both regret and disappointment in the future, anyway, if you didn't try, then why are you hesitating? If you feel desire because you are curious, intrigued, and interested, nurture those feelings by acting on your desires. You desire to do better, to be better, to have quality experiences, to be creative, to be productive, because it gives your life direction and meaning. Acting on your desires can take you forward on a path to fulfillment and happiness, especially if those desires motivate personal improvement and growth. Our desires tell us there has to be more, that life has to have meaning. It is beautiful and empowering to have desires that give rise to long term goals. It is, however, also important to enjoy the process of acting on those desires and allowing the process to teach us and improve us along the way. Ooh, wow, I like that line. I'm going to read it again. It is beautiful and empowering to have desires that give rise to long term goals. It is, however, also important to enjoy the process of acting on those desires and allowing the process to teach us and improve us along the way. Mistakes are going to happen, so we should allow ourselves to learn from them and see them as opportunities for growth and increased understanding. We should not fall into a habit of judging our little successes or failures along the way, nor to expect perfection or immediate success. If we are always learning and improving, then we can be proud that we have always given our best. With long-term goals, it is also necessary to allow the outcome to be fluid and evolving, just as you are fluid and evolving. The process of taking action towards most long-term goals can change you, so it is important to allow the outcome to be in harmony with your evolving desires and evolving self. If you fix your outcome, you might discover that what you desire now is no longer as important to you in the future, or it does not meet your changed needs. Ooh, wow. That was that was long. That was a mouthful, y'all. Damn. That's so interesting because this card reminds me to think about my goals, to think about what I really want out of life, and to stop expecting perfection from myself. It's crazy because I was like talking about how I was like insecure, um, and sometimes my insecurities stop me from moving forward because I just think like, what's the point of creating if like, I don't feel that people care about what I'm doing sometimes. Um, or that I think I'm like a bad artist or whatever. But it's crazy because this card is talking about how to enjoy the process of acting on those desires and allowing the process to teach us and improve us along the way, and not to fall into a habit of judging my successes or failures or to expect perfection or immediate success. That's so true. I got to remember that. Not expecting perfection or immediate success, because that is going to be my downfalls as an artist because I do expect perfection for myself. Um, but wow, that was a beautiful card. Desire, Scribe, and the Nine of Earth. Now I'm going to pull my last card. This is the last card before I'm going to log off the live stream. This is probably the longest live stream I've done ever. I don't even usually go past 2 hours, but I really got into the tarot card reading. So we have my 3 cards that I just pulled. Focus card, Strengths card, and then Unity card. The Unity card, Desire, is what is the plan of action to get me closer to my soul's purpose. It's crazy. And I need to use my focus and my soul card to get me there. So that's what this 3 card pull really means. So I'm going to do my last card. Thank you for everyone who's still here. 10 people who are here and interested in me reading my own tarot cards. This is a very insightful reading for me because it's definitely really, it's calling me out on a lot of things. Like this, I cannot believe it says to save multiple copies of my information because I suffered from losing everything before. This calling me out on expecting to get back for my generosity. I fall victim to that a lot, so that's crazy. And then not expecting perfection or immediate success, but to enjoy the process of, moving towards my desires and towards my divine purpose in life. It's crazy. Jonathan Bond says you need to document this reading, take a picture of them, and write down what you're feeling. Of course, after this, I'm probably journaling. I'm gonna talk about how I live streamed with some cool people, talked about aliens and spirituality, all that stuff. You guys are so awesome. Really, drop the card. Really so grateful and thankful that you guys are interested in what I'm interested in, and you guys are here hanging out with me and watching something I'm very passionate about doing. Oh, Brandon says really enjoyed it all. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon, you're so sweet. Okay, so now I'm going to draw my last card. And this last card is my guide, my mentor. Kind of the mentor I get out of this reading, and it's going to help me solidify all the information I got out of this reading that was really important. I need to journal. I have such an itch to journal right now, but I'll do it after I get off, after we say goodbye. Or if you guys want to watch me journal while I'm just live streaming, I don't know if you guys want to see that, whatever. Tell me if you guys want to see me just journal. Or if not, we can all just say goodbye and everyone can just go. Okay. So this is my mentor card now. So we had a 3-card spread. I'm gonna put that there so you guys can see it. And now this is like a separate card. It's just a 1-card draw, and it's my mentor card. But it's connected to my 3-card reading as well. I'm also gonna rearrange the deck again. All right. Now we're gonna get into my guide spread, my guide card. And this guide card, I'm just gonna flip it and then draw the first card. I feel my intuition telling me that that's my guide. Okay. Interesting. This is a very, just the way it looks, I'm just like, oh, that's my guy? That's kind of, wait, it's another earth sign. Okay, wait, that is so crazy. So I pulled this card for my strengths card, and this card literally looks, they're both earth signs. So this is my guide card. I just picked this card, they're both earth signs, and they both have a letter and an I. That's kind of like just the synchronicity is like freaks me out sometimes. I love it. So it's my guide card, and it's another earth symbol. Never read this one before. I'm really interested of what like this card is gonna tell me. Okay. So my guide card is also an earth sign. Two earth signs and an air sign in my reading today. The last reading I gave myself was probably like a couple weeks ago. Ooh, okay. Wow. So this is my mentor. This is my guide card. So this card is all about family, community, providence, protection, dependability, responsibility, duty, service, self-sacrifice, and um, martyr, martyrdom. Damn, this card is calling me out right now. It's the Six of Earth. So the key phrases for this card are responsibility and duty to family, to give, love, care, and support, to lead by example. This is a time for sharing. Learn about nature. Important matters need attention. Protect the animals, forests, and oceans, and to help for the right reasons. The Six of Earth reminds us of our responsibility and duty to our family, especially the younger members. It asks us to be selfless and in service to those who are in need or dependent on us for love, care, and support. If you have children, it is your responsibility to provide them with a home that is safe and free from potential harm. It is your duty to provide for their physical and emotional needs, love and shelter them. As a parent, it is your responsibility to set a good example, to be a role model to those around you. Educate them. Teach them to be truthful, respectful, and to do unto others as they would have others do unto them. Teach them about life outside the home, of nature, of the world that they dwell on, in their roles as their roles as caretakers of the blue-green planet that we live. Teach by word and deed. Lead by example. If you have no children, the Six of Earth comes to remind you that it is your responsibility to both humanity and Gaia, Earth, to become the best person that you can be. Help where you help where and when you can in your local community. Teach and share your knowledge whenever possible. Lead by example and be responsible for your words and deeds within the broader community. Look out for the world and understand that we share this planet and its resources, and each of us needs to do what we can to protect the animals, forests, and oceans. All of us have a duty to care to both family and the environment. While the Six of Earth represents responsibility and duty of care, overall, it signifies that there is a matter that needs to be taken care of in the present. If this is the case, do not forget, do not delay. Damn. So this card's all about family and earth. Service. Being in service of my family. Hmm. Yeah, I feel like this card is a good mentor to me because in all honesty, I do live a very self-centered life that kind of like I'm always just thinking about me. I'm thinking about my art. I'm thinking about my career. I'm thinking about everything I need to do to get my goals, um, to like accomplish all my goals. But sometimes that causes an imbalance in my life because I neglect family. I neglect like people in my life for selfish needs. So it's a really good reminder to be more a part of my community, be a part of my family, sharing and teaching others and teaching them to be better people too, because that's important as well as a professional career. I would say your family is really important. I think, without a professional career, what do you have? Your family is so important. So, yeah, I'm just reading. That was beautiful. I think this is such a beautiful card. I'm just gonna read this last part, in case anyone needs to hear it. The Six of Earth asks if you have a habit of volunteering your services only to lament your situation to garner praise or sympathy. Do you perform a task somebody else is responsible for without being asked, only to feel the need to tell everyone around you of how difficult or inconvenient it was and how much trouble you went to for no thanks? When this card appears, it speaks of martyrdom and those who take a service role in order to help others, but play the victim while doing so. They choose to suffer for their cause and use it to garner sympathy from others. If this could describe you, then the Six of Earth symbolizes the need to remind yourself that you are not in service for personal gain or reward, but to give and provide support to others, help others for the right reasons and not for selfish ones. Yeah, I have a lot to think about. Well, I'm definitely want to journal. I think this is the part where, oh my gosh, I can't believe I streamed for almost 3 hours. That's so crazy. Um, but yeah, so that was my reading. I gave myself a tarot reading for anyone who just logged on. It is really heavy in earth elements today because I feel like I need to be reminded of more like family, environment, and the environment and being in service to the community, to the environment, to earth, to family. Remember to be less selfish. Um, yeah, I think that was really beautiful. I'm gonna close my reading with the little sound bowl. That was beautiful. Who's still here? There's 10 people here. Thank you to the 10 people who made it all the way through, or maybe you just logged on. But yeah, thank you for watching to the very end of my stream. Is there anything else that you guys want to hear from me before I go? Because I'm literally just gonna journal right now about everything that happened today. Pretty much just the stream and my tarot card reading. Very beautiful. Um, brought a lot of clarity to my intention and my question. Anything before we log off? Thank you to everybody for supporting me. This was such a fun Patreon stream. Probably my favorite because we got to talk about amazing things and I got to show you my new favorite hobby that I've taken up. Time for bed. Good night, Ricky. 1:30 a.m. for you? Dang. Good night, Yogvan. Thank you so much for streaming from the Faroe Islands. That's so awesome. Brandon says, just amazing. Aw, Brandon, you're so supportive. Love you. Take care, Jeannie. Look forward to the next stream. Thank you, Ricky. Mwah. Love you. Jonathan Bond. Time for bed for me. Got work at 1 a.m. What? 1 a.m.? That's crazy. You work at 1 a.m.? What job starts at 1 a.m.? Bye, Benjamin. Thank you so much for tuning in. I didn't see you talk that much, Benjamin. I hope I can hear more from you. I want to hear more about who you are, what's going on in your life. Oh, Jonathan, you love the stream so much. Thank you. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a different kind of stream than the other ones I've done, but thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I feel so at peace. I feel so aligned. I really feel I'm like very introspective and in deep thought after the stream and after my tarot card reading. A lot to think about. I'm just gonna hang out here a little longer to say bye to everybody. If anyone has any last thoughts, last questions, I would love to hear. Oh, Jonathan says, I'm a forklift driver, loading all the trailers for the grocery stores, hospitals, and other businesses. Wow, Jonathan, thank you for doing important work. Aw, Brandon, you're so sweet. Can't wait for the next stream. I have lots of faith you'll do great in the future. Aw, may Ammon Ra blessing be with you. That's beautiful. Thank you, Brandon. Ricky says, I have to be conscious for 9 a.m. Switch mobiles on, be prepared to answer calls and messages. Okay, Ricky, have a good night's sleep, and I hope work isn't so hard and draining. Thank you so much for watching, Ricky. Yogavan says, good for you, Jonathan. Very important work. Yes, very important work. Thank you, Jonathan. Yogavan, you also do very important work as well. Good night to everybody who needs to go. The stream was beautiful. I love you all. Ricky says it's quite easy to be fair. Out of 9 to 5 p.m., I work at most 20% of the time. That's crazy. Gaming? That's a fun job then. Pretty much getting paid to game. That's a dream come true, Ricky. Jonathan says, sending you good vibes. Looking forward to our Skype call in the future, talking about the paranormal. I am so excited for that, Jonathan. All the people I'm Skyping with, we're going to schedule for this coming week. I'll be messaging everybody. Everyone. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night, everyone. Yeah, I'm going to be doing Skype calls all Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of this coming week. I need to get that Skype tier. Oh yeah, Brandon. I mean, it's happening. Good night. Golden night. I love how you say good night, Yogwan. Golden night. That's beautiful. Good night. I learned a new word today. I love you guys. I'm gonna end the stream so I can go journal and eat more food. But this was so fun. I'm so happy you guys are here. I love you. I love you all. Mwah. Mwah. Kisses forever. Kisses for everyone. Forever. I have so much love and appreciation for everyone who's still in the stream. Okay, seems like no one's talking anymore. I think this is a good time to say peace out. Love you all. Good night. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody.